Y de hecho sería bueno si puedes quitar las decoraciones del espejo.
No.
No.
So welcome back to Relocate with Nat. I am here with Orlando. Orlando and I met because of Lindsay. Actually, I want to know, how did you meet Lindsay?
And you want that?
Yeah, I want this on here.
Well, there is a lady. Her name is Sylvia Chio.
Yeah.
She and I, we used to be partner in a real estate company back in 2007.
Okay.
Right? And Lindsay moved in town in 2008.
Okay.
And I mean, she met Sylvia, and then they talk.
Yeah.
I was out of the country. No, I was in Punta Cana then.
Okay.
Or Mexico, I don't remember. But and then I went to Germany. When I came back, Sylvia introduced me to Lindsay because Lindsay was looking for someone to help her with the apartments.
Oh, I see. Perfect.
And
there you go.
Exactly. And
So so to give everybody context, I met Lindsay through Facebook, and we've sort of are starting a little collaboration on the relocation. Orlando and Lindsay manage the Oasis condos here in Sosua, which is we want it to become a long-term resident.
Yes.
For people who want to, come down. And one of the things that intrigued me the most when I met Orlando is his passion for Sosua. And since we're almost 2 years living in the north coast of Cabarete of the DR, and Sosua does not get the love that it deserves. I believe. Do you believe?
What can I say? I mean, first,
you are from Sosua.
Yes, I am.
You are
Indeed.
Indeed. So you've lived here your whole life?
Kind of.
Kind of.
I've been living between here and Germany. So.
In Germany, really? Okay, that's interesting. That's another video.
That's another video. All right.
And just for those here in the back, Javier is with us. He's the videographer that works with Orlando.
Javier is my director and my channel, JMTV,
Channel 12. So he's tagging along to do a little video as well. But we're just going to take you on a tour, a bit of Sosua, and show you some of the highlights, because a lot of people, when they do their research and they think Sosua, they're thinking ladies. They get the comments we get is like the ladies at night and the nightlife, and we don't get to see really the history of it, right?
Yep.
You're smiling because it's true.
I'm smiling because there's a lot of, can I say it?
Yeah.
A lot of bullshit.
There's a lot of bullshit. We can bullshit, that's for sure. Absolutely.
And if people don't know, they don't know.
When you don't know, you don't know. And that's it. And this is why I wanted to do this video, this little tour. Now, we've also chosen, Orlando picked the busiest time of the day, 5 p.m. on a Tuesday, to do this. So there's a little bit of crazy. I'm around.
Okay, this is Calle Dr. Rosa.
Oh, and are there street names everywhere? Not really.
Yes, we do.
We do?
Mostly all 99% of the street have names here in Sosua.
Yeah, well, I have to tell you, they're written very small.
All right.
If you see them.
Right here where the cab station is.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
That corner right now, they have that bar called Roomba, right?
Yeah.
The third or fourth mayor of Sosua used to live there.
Okay.
Which is a cousin of my grandfather from my mother's side.
Oh, okay.
Prudencio Lopez. And now, look what that became, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's so quite incredible how it's changed. You've seen that sort of well, it's not even an evolution, right? It would be a de-evolution. De-evolution.
All right. The thing here in Sosua is that Sosua is a diamond in the rough.
It is. Oh, right? That's a great way of saying it. Yeah, absolutely.
So
this guy in the corner fascinates me. He always has a big wad of cash, and he's spotting everybody, and he wants to stop you.
All right. So, So back in the early 90s, latest 80s.
Yeah.
Sosua was the capital of the tourism in the Dominican Republic.
Oh, okay.
Right? That's what we used to be. We had tourists from all over the world, over 120 countries, visiting us like every month of the year, every single month.
Every month. There was no high season, low season.
Every single month. Of
these
course,
these empanadas are supposed to be the best, right? Is it true?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Ooh, we're gonna. Ooh, might have to delete that.
I tried better. I have tried better. So. Okay.
Tourism.
Yes.
Tourism.
We have tourists from all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened, and I need to talk about this because this is like the main thing people, when you mention Sosua, the first thing that comes to their brain is hooker.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And there are facts, not for me saying it, there are facts that can show anyone that Sosua is not that.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So back, let's say 99, 98, 97, 96 even. Then I was about 96, I was 9 years old, turning 10. And I didn't know as a kid, as a child, which woman was a hooker and which woman wasn't, because the way they dress.
This is the way they dress.
And no, they dress properly.
Oh, okay.
And the other thing, besides that, they had education. And the other thing besides that, there weren't that many. But one thing I can say, and probably some people will come, heard what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. We had then more hookers than what we have now.
Oh,
but
interesting.
on
Okay.
notice, there were on your face, but even for adults, then it was hard to say which
to tell
woman
the different. Oh,
was a hooker, which
interesting.
wasn't.
Okay.
Because of
Yeah.
the way they dress, they were just women.
They were just women, yeah.
And they had education. And as well, we had way too much tourists.
A lot of tourism.
Like all the resorts we had then, we had a lot.
Yes.
And I can spot you a few ones. And we had little hotels, like my family used to have.
Yeah.
Coco Hotel, and there were Palm, and you had Atlantica, just to mention a few.
Yeah.
Back in the days. But even in Charamicos,
Yeah.
right? The little hotels there, they were packed of tourists.
So when did so I was visiting East Cabarete last week,
Right.
and the agent I was with was explaining that area of Cabarete used to be Cabarete, and there was a lot of resorts, right? There was like big resorts, and then there was a decline in flights. Right. European flights, and that's when would that apply here too, that there was a decline in the tourism because of the flights?
No. There was a few things that happened. I bring you to this spot specifically. You point that's
beautiful.
La Roca.
La Roca.
That back in the 70s, that used to be like the market, drugstore.
Oh, okay.
Right, and then that became a club, a disco. Like for Dominicans, and some tourists that we had then.
Yeah.
And then that became one of the best restaurants of Sosua, and pool place, to play pool.
Yeah.
English pool, American, Dominican, whatever. So in this street, this is the famous Pedro Clisante street.
Yes.
Which doesn't start here yet.
Yeah.
But from this corner.
Yeah.
Right to the next corner.
Yeah.
So many people think that Sosua is just
this. Yes, this. You're right.
That's it.
That's it.
Sosua.
There's so much more.
Oh, there's way so much more.
Yeah.
Sosua had.
There are different parts to Sosua, right?
Yes.
There's lower. Is it lower Sosua?
Yes. Well, yes.
And Charamicos is like an area, right?
Well, I can explain you.
Explain. I'm listening.
Back in the 60s, 60s. Yeah, I can say 60s.
Yeah.
This used to be the Jewish community.
Yes, because
Right?
there was a huge Jewish community here, right?
Yes. They developed El Batey, which this is the name of the place. They did. Right? So
Yeah.
the Jewish community was here, so the Dominican community was in Charamicos.
Oh, okay.
The Sosua original people from Sosua, they are coming from El Choco, Loma Blanca,
Okay.
and those area, Madre Vieja.
Yeah.
That's what we call it, the campos, the countryside. Okay, this is over. That's it. Pedro Clisante
Today's over. We're done.
That's it. That's
Okay.
Pedro Clisante.
So where are we now? What is this?
Well,
Just another street.
This is another street. Yeah, right. Exactly. So the Dominicans were living in Charamicos and the Jewish were living here. Of course, some Dominicans as well.
Of
But
course.
this was mainly the
Oh,
Jews.
wow. Okay.
And then the Dominicans from Santiago and Moca,
Yeah.
they start to come here, like the Perdomos, for example. Right? And they used to have, where this plaza is, that used to be a family house, a vacation house. Right here.
This,
on the
which
left.
one?
The left.
Oh, on
Where
here.
the
Okay.
EHD Bank, Century
Oh,
21,
yeah, okay.
Juan Perdomo.
Yeah.
That used to be a family house
Okay.
from the Perdomos, right?
Yeah.
And as them, there was other families from Moca and Santiago that they used to have vacation house.
Yes.
And they come for vacation because, I mean,
This
we
was
have-
a vacation area. Yes.
Exactly,
Yeah. Yeah.
still.
It still is.
Exactly. And Sosua is one of the best beaches of the world, period.
Beaches, right?
Beaches. B-E-A-C-H.
Because you know,
Bitches.
if you the bitches are yeah. I have to tell you a story about the bitches later.
So, and not only that is Sosua have something that traps you. Dominicans or foreigner, doesn't matter. I mean, when you when you come to Sosua, you don't want to leave. You just want to. That's I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I wish someone's playing me.
There's a pulga. I'm always telling people with the pulga.
Yeah, the pulga is right there.
You know, a little shopping.
So then in the latest 70s,
Yeah.
we start to have tourism. I mean, we had tourism before with with the ships in the port of Puerto Plata.
Yeah.
But like the airplane tourism start to came first to Costambar,
Costambar, okay.
right? And they had a huge community of Austrian people,
Okay.
right? Austrian tourists. And then like then at the same time they start to, they see that, the Costambar beach is alright, but
Yeah.
Sosua beach is better.
Yeah.
This is another resort right here, Costa Real.
That that
Yes.
is not anymore. Oh.
So, and there's a story behind that.
Mm-hmm.
So we start to get those tourists from Austria, from all over Europe,
Mm-hmm.
United States, Canada, and Sosua start to develop in another way, and
Mm-hmm.
we start to have investors from Europe, States, and Canada mostly.
And creative driving. There's very creative driving here.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yes.
So, what can I keep saying about it?
Austrian tourism.
Yes.
They were coming here.
Yes. That used to be another little resort.
Yeah.
Colibri. From a Dutch.
They're all like everything is very charming.
Yes, it is.
So I don't want to skip away, but the thing that's coming to mind for me. So, what about safety? Is it safe?
What can I say? Yes, it is safe.
It is safe.
It is 100% safe.
Yeah.
No, but it's safe. There's only two places in the DR that I feel 100% safe. That's Sosua and Cabarete.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
So yes, it is safe. Of course, if I'm walking around with a bunch
This
of
is
money
an-
in
yeah.
my hand, I mean, what would I expect happen?
This is another resort. No?
Yeah, that used to be La Esplanada.
La Esplanada.
Yes, that was shot back in 99, 2000, the same
Yeah.
as Costa Real, the one we
Yeah.
just passed by. So, to talk a little bit about politics here.
Please.
And
Oh.
in the year 97, when Leonel Fernandez had his first year in House, they became very smart, right? And they say, oh, Sosua have a lot of tourists. We need to do something. We need to fix the streets. Blah, blah, blah.
A little bit of infrastructure budget.
Right. So they came and they did all the main road, Pedro Clisante and Alejo Martinez, to lay pipes and, you know, all that thing, right? And they leave those. They did that in the winter time, which is the hot. Like I said, Sosua was packed all year long, but in the winter time is like people have to go somewhere else to another city to stay because this was fully booked. So they make those holes. They dig the streets.
And they left them?
In the winter, and they left it open like for 8 months. And in that time, 2 tourists died.
Oh.
So the word of mouth was that
where are we going now?
This is Playa Chiquita.
Okay.
I'm driving you over here because there's another resort I have to show you, and the casino.
Oh, nice. Okay. So the government did, or they attempted to do these changes, and
no,
then
that was on purpose. And at the end, they didn't lay any pipes.
Oh.
But yeah, that was the beginning, right?
Yeah.
The second strike, that was the first strike.
Yeah.
So the second strike is that some of the big companies, they had some subsidies from the government, so the government took it out. They took it down. No more subsidies. And besides that, the government attacked them by taxes, created a lot of things, and you know.
Yeah, see, like this infrastructure needs to be fixed.
Yes, for example.
Ooh. Now I'm gonna play silly now. I didn't know there was a casino here.
Oh well, yes. This is the very old casino. This used to be Escondido Bay.
Escondido Bay. Okay.
That used to be a resort.
Okay.
And
this. Oh, this is not open.
It is open.
Oh, it is open.
Yeah,
okay.
It is open. This is not open.
Okay.
Been sitting like that for 23 years.
All these beautiful, and like they have so much history.
Yes.
Hotel Villa Chesa.
Villa Chesa. That's a very old hotel.
Okay.
And that hotel used to be packed of tourists. I mean, there was like, oh, this is center. Everything was packed in Sosua. If you had a house with 3 bedrooms and you only use one, you could rent the other 2.
Oh wow.
That's how it used to be back then. But it has changed, obviously.
Yes, obviously.
So I told you about the second strike.
Yeah.
So and then this third strike was that they hit it with the taxes.
Yeah.
So then big resorts start to shut down, like La Esplanada.
Yeah.
Costa Real.
Yeah.
There's another one up in the hill, Camino Libre. That used to be Sosua Fan Club.
That kitty cat up there.
Sosua Fan Club.
Yeah.
Los Almendros, where El Playero is.
Yeah.
Supermarket Playero, the big one. That used to be another Almendros.
Where the Playa was?
Yeah, where the Playero is now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
That they used to have a resort called Los Almendros. That shut down.
Pretty here.
In total, what I remember from a newspaper that my father still had, they shut down 38 between hotels.
Oh, wow.
Some big restaurants, 38 locations.
Wow.
They turned, they shut it down.
Yeah.
Come on, lady. So, and that happened between 97 and 98.
I feel like this is like a secret road. Do people know about this road?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Some do, some not. This is like the resort I show you on the front.
Yeah.
Opposite the casino.
Oh, this is the back. Okay.
There is a little beach. That's why they call it Playa Chiquita.
Chiquita.
Yeah. Which is right there.
And look at the mountains. They're beautiful, eh?
Right.
So you can get the Playa Chiquita.
Yes, there's you can get that way. I came from behind. But
Korean
this is
diamond.
the access.
I feel like I've heard of this Caribbean diamond.
Yeah, that's kind of new. So
It has cold beer. Who doesn't have cold beer in Sosua?
Right. So,
but see, like these homes are so ornate, like they're grand, you know.
This house been there for at least 30 years.
Wow.
For at least.
Like all of this
one
is
as
just
well.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is my neighborhood, so.
Mm-hmm. It's stunning, and I think this is the piece that people to understand is that, I think you said it exactly right before. Is that Sosua is not Pedro Clisante. Pedro Clisante is part of Sosua.
We are in El Batey. I mean,
El Batey is what would you call that? It's like
this is like
an area, right?
Yes, it's an area. Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just an area. I mean, this is like the uptown. Let's call it like that.
Yes.
But, right? But
yeah.
Still, I mean, this is not 20% of what Sosua is.
Exactly.
Of course, mostly of the money
yeah.
comes from here because I mean this is where we have all the businesses.
Yeah, but I mean, really, there's very little to rent at this point of the season. Like but they could fill up so much more, right?
Yes.
I mean, they could bring so much more money to the area if some of these buildings were.
Back then, people like tourism, they come to the resorts, but they go out for dinner, for lunch, for breakfast.
Yeah.
They go on tours.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it used to be.
Yeah, they go to the beach, right? They take the tours.
Right, and that's coming back.
Yeah. That's
coming back because people start to realizing that, you know, they.
And it's affordable here.
It is.
It's very affordable here. And I love the people who say to me, you know,
that's my family used to have back in the days.
Do you know that I remember this hotel coming up in my research? Like it was one of the first hotels that would come up for some reason.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
There for
a long time.
35 years, I can say.
Wow.
Yeah, 35 years.
And there's a lot of modern coming to Sosua too. I mean, sometimes I'll see photos and I think, where is that? you know?
Yeah.
Because this, like all this to me has a beauty to it. There's a craftsmanship about it. You know, people took time to design these, you know, fences.
Yes.
And these are big homes.
They are. This is a big house right here.
My question though is, who's paying for that electricity?
Probably they have solar panels.
They have solar panels? Well, there you go. They're all good.
This right here.
Yeah, this is Hispaniola.
Hispaniola.
Yeah.
That used to be a property from General Inver Barreras.
Okay, I'm not going to try and repeat that.
Okay, General Inver Barreras,
yeah.
right?
Who was he?
And one of our big singer of the DR, Juan Luis Guerra.
Yeah.
Used to have a vacation house
there
here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that General Inver Barreras lent it to him.
Yeah.
And all this property, all together.
All this, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
to
big.
The beach.
Yeah.
And you know, then he died, and they sold it to I don't know.
Private investors.
Yes, Russians. I don't know who owned it.
Yeah.
So, yes, General Inver Barrera here.
Nice.
Here we have, we used to have one of the best club, Copacabana.
Copa.
Yeah, they used to have the matinee for kids on Sundays.
A matinee?
Yeah, from 5 to 8. I used to come every Sunday. I used to live here as well, Villa Carolina. Now it's very crappy.
Tell me how you really feel.
I feel good.
See, this is so cute. You know, you're sitting on the corner.
I mean, look at that.
There's so many, so one of the things, right, I'm doing in Relocation is helping people find places. And I'm always about finding, hola. I'm always about finding something interesting, because it's not just about the gated communities. And it's not just about, well, there are so many communities that are gated, but I think there's opportunity to kind of discover other areas. Do you think, okay, so I help a lot of families. I mean, is El Batey family friendly?
It
Maybe
is.
it
It is.
is?
It's
You think so?
yeah, the thing is, and well, I've been.
This is the baseball field.
Yeah, that's
It's always
the
packed.
baseball field.
Because baseball is a
And
thing.
the synagogue is right here.
The what? The synagogue?
Yeah, the synagogue is
Where?
right here. Right here on the right. And a museum. It's shut right now.
This
but
one
the
here.
Jewish museum is, yes.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's the Jewish museum.
Okay. Oh, yeah, museo.
Well,
See,
and
I
then-
learned that in Duolingo.
And then
Oh, yeah, look
the
at that.
synagogue.
We just finished watching The Hunters on Prime. Very good show. Season 2. Yeah. Oh, what was that? That's a nice. Is that a?
A little hotel.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
So,
So we're back where we sort of started.
yes. Now we're going to Charamicos.
Is this the downtown?
Yes.
Okay.